The next screen here is our WIP, and which is work in progress. We have some setups area here, all pretty much the same that we've had before. We can do WIP in real time or via a posting date. Real time, we'll just simply look in the system and bring in the data. A post date, we need to put in an as of date there. So let's say this is the as of April 30th. And if we leave the from date blank, it's going to go from the beginning of time in your system. If you wanted this to be maybe a particular period of things that happened in that period, you may want to do a start date, but most of the times you want to leave that blank. We also have the ability to do commitments or budget less fee. So in your company setup area, you've set up some default cost codes that were called for fees and builder fees and stuff like that. So if you select that, it's going to take your total budget. It's going to find what line items are those default cost codes were on and subtract those out to give you what your commitment is. Most of our clients would just simply use commitments. You actually want that there. We also have the little tag if it's company specific. So normally this will look at via the job serial number, job number, and just grab everything across all the companies to give you the result. Or if you click on that, it's going to give you only those records that were tied to company 1 that this project was originally a part of. And then we also have the ability to change the calculation here from observed, billed, or expensed for your over-under. So in this particular case here, we can see, okay, here's our estimated value, here's our actual values, here's our percentages of complete. Observed, we've manually just typed in 50% complete, but we're only 5.3% billed and we're 10.78% expensed. So in this WIP calculation, if you're over or under based on your expensed, we say, okay, that's 0, and we are now that actually should be under billed. No, yeah, under billed by $502. If we change it to billed, we can see, okay, we're over expensed. The red is over expensed by $302, and if we do it on observed, we see that we're under billed and under expensed by those items. So you can actually adjust this on a per project basis. So if a project warrants one method over another, you can actually do it on a per project basis. The key, the accounting wise, is once you start a project, for example, based on expense, you need to keep it through the life of that project. There are some exceptions to that. I know clients that one period they'll do it based on expense, the other period they do it based on observed, and they flip-flop every other period. Observed, expensed, observed, expense. And what that helps them do is catch if there's any anomalies out there, and maybe material got taken, so now the percent complete can't be as high as based what was expense because they already bought the material but they couldn't install it. So it catches things like that when they do it. The specialized search area, I don't think we're still working on that. So in your versions as well as this one, you're not going to be able to do some of the unique searches here for that. Probably before you go live, we'll have that working.